my job.
Oh no.
Are we actually doing
Yeah,
Great.
right.
Sweet. Hang on.
Sorry.
This is great.
Tony did say hit the go live button just to test stuff out, so pardon me.
Hi, everybody. We're going to get music up while we're just stalling here for a second because I was not given enough. There we go.
Please tell me how audio is as well, because, you know.
Hang on, mute. Mute it.
Test. Because I can adjust everyone's individual volume, and I can also.
Okay, so this is Tony. Do I sound okay?
Larry seems a bit quiet.
On the stream.
Tony's
fine.
fine.
You're listening to the stream? Yes.
This is Brian. How do I sound?
You're probably quiet.
Brian seems fine. The only thing I'm hearing right now is Larry, you are a tiny bit quiet on stream.
On stream?
Yes, on stream you're a tiny bit quiet.
Is this better?
That might just be
here?
Kind of soft-spoken a little bit.
Twitch requires additional permissions to send messages. Click here to grant. Okay.
You might have to turn down the actual Discord music too.
Yes,
but
I
sure.
got that one all already sorted. Because I'm assuming it's coming through whatever I hear is what.
Yes.
Authorize. Just let the people speak, Streamlabs.
I was gonna say, if
Pardon.
if Pat or Ashley are watching, would you please give us a thumbs
Podrick.
up if
Twitch requires
Terribly
to
sorry,
send
we're
messages.
dealing with technical difficulties.
it's
It's gonna work. It'll be alright.
Yep.
Why does it say that sent? Can y'all hear this?
Thanks.
Oh, there's a stream chat. Twitch. There's gonna be some double audio. Wait, Tony, where did you go?
He ran away.
This is how I prefer to do it.
I mean, he's right there. He's got his goggles on and everything.
I prefer to
Right?
fix on the job, I guess.
Did y'all lose me?
Yeah.
Your video.
Just your video.
Is it back up yet?
Nope.
You are not in Streamlabs.
Okay. You can hear us. Wonderful. And it looks like we're getting... I don't know what this is saying about the chatting, so great. I think we're good, other than I don't know where Tony disappeared to.
Here, double click that thing and just
Oh, right, I can just
hit show
be
and
like,
stream.
Hey.
Yeah. Because you got to keep up with it, because like every now and then people just, for some reason, you lose them.
Okay. Good. Give me a task. Yeah, how is, let me...
Double click that thing and just...
I guess it doesn't count. Oh, I'll just... That's a lot of double talk in there. I could turn the music up. Whoa!
Okay.
How about a 35%? Does a 35% work? I need you.
So Brian, if boys and chaos are the boys specifically the others, and then are you the chaos, or is it the other way around?
I mean, they cause some of the chaos. However, I very much am the ringleader of chaos. It just makes me smile. I told a lot of people a long time ago that I had kids so I'd have someone to play with.
It's a good way to put it. I think
Nice.
we're going.
Yes.
This sweet, awesome.
Action.
Do have to say that
D&D?
a joke was made that we had the exact opposite problem that most D&D people have. We were able to schedule correctly, but man, we've had some hard times actually playing lately. So we will take it and we will run with it. Anywho, just to backtrack a bit, I forgot the eyeball moves. That's okay, cool, great. I was like, why is it looking at me? It's fine. The hopping over to Streamlabs so that way I don't focus on that way longer than I need to. You all were at the Red Raven, and Pops was describing himself to what you all would see here at this tavern.
Should I do it again?
Yep.
Because I don't know where it dropped.
I
Okay.
also don't know
Just to be
what
safe.
you look like. This is the
Okay.
first time we're doing this.
So, Pops is a Duragar, a small dwarven man. He is about he's on the shorter side. He's 4 foot tall. He is got white hair, brush back, and a long white beard, and he's wearing formal, nice dress attire, and he's like just rolling back and forth on his feet with his like hands behind his back, like nervous energy.
Sweet. And at the table are 3 figures that have all been summoned by various messages supplied through your employer at the auditors. Can I have? Let's roll for it. Can I have Pebbles, Sani, and Bob? I'll roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, at the table, we also see Bob. Please feel free to describe what you look like.
You see a about 2 foot tall goblin. He's got a big toothy grin. He's always smiling. In not what you'd normally see a goblin wearing. He has a nice vested suit with a nice green suit, and he's very proud of his suit. And then he also carries a about 3 foot long glaive behind him.
There's just a piece of metal just like sticking out, or
he just kind of has it strapped to his back, just dragging behind him.
Nice. Next would be Pebble.
So you see a pink tiefling, very light pink, kind of hot pink horns, and off of one of those horns is hanging a very spectacular looking lantern that's very purpley and pinky and looks like it's got all sorts of whims about it. She's dressed very flowy clothing, very what you would imagine like someone in an Arabian Nights theme sort of scene would be, but it's all purple and silver and white, and she's got some fun boots on. One silver eye, one purple, and got some very nice silver jewelry adorning her. And but even though she looks spectacular, there's a very big center point on that lantern. Yay for pink tieflings.
And Sani.
You'd see what seems to be a mostly normal human, kind of tan skin, wearing very like casual dress, with focal point being kind of a laurel wreath on the top of their head with various scents and flowers kind of sticking out of it. But even more than that, seems to be a pair of fox-like ears on top of their head, indicating that she's a shifter. And even more than that, very intense, almost predator-esque eyes currently staring down everyone at the table.
Perfect. a very like thin gentleman who looks a little bit older, probably shouldn't be handling a butler tray, comes over and goes, "Anything I can get the table?"
Oh, yes, what's your blood type?
And he goes, "I don't have much of it, so would you like something else?"
Oh, shame.
Yeah, I'll take the biggest, tallest glass of ale you got.
So I would like.
Done.
You got anything fruity?
And he kind of blinks slow, and he goes, I'll find something. Is wine a good default?
I mean, that's not quite what I was going for, but like that's fine.
Would you prefer something like a sangria?
Is it bubbly?
Not yet.
Yeah, I'll make it work.
Looks over to you, Bob. Or Pop. Wow. Okay, I'm
Bob.
just gonna put a tally for Bob and Pop mix-ups right now.
Every time you mix them up, can I get 1 HP back?
No.
We get an extra luck point.
If we get to 10, we'll see what happens.
We get a roll on the wild magic table.
Yeah.
Well, I would like a glass of warm milk, please.
And he goes, "Okay, I would not mix the warm milk with any of these beverages just for your own safety," and just like goes off and starts to collect things. As this gentleman is collecting your drink, Pop, the eyes of the table look to you.
Well, it is nice to make everyone's acquaintance. I
Yes. Sorry.
I am Professor Oscar Papadakis II, but everyone just calls me Pops. It is way more convenient that way.
Is that
But,
a family name? I guess it is if you're the second, huh?
That is, yes, it is an.
Asked and answered.
So,
Oh.
yes,
What's
yes.
your blood type? How many bones do you have? Do you have any histories of disease in your family? Go.
I am O negative. There is no disease in my family that I can think of. And what was the other question?
How many bones do you have? More or less than the average human? I suppose.
Yes, I would assume that I have at least 138 bones in my body.
Oh, okay, less. Got it.
Any before we continue, any other questions?
No.
Okay. Well, everyone here has been gathered for a certain purpose. I mean, that is one reason you are here. Yes, we do need someone that is capable of hitting things, and from what I've got glimpses of, you are indeed very good at hitting things.
I can hit lots of things.
And obviously, you over here, you are good with medicine. Yes.
Oh, yes, very good, very good. I can probably take away bones you didn't know you had, and you won't miss them.
I like my bones, thank you.
That's
Yes.
actually
Don't worry,
really
all
weird to
24
say to
we kept
someone
right
that you
in
just
place.
met.
Sorry, what was that?
That's a little strange to say to someone you just met, but that's okay. I like your energy.
Is it?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know it's strange at all. I think that's a rather ordinary thing to ask someone. You need to know things about them, like their name, their blood type, how
No,
many bones
see,
they
you
have.
can just stop at name.
No, I'm certain I have more than 24.
I think that's true.
Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure you can only live with 24, so you can afford to lose a few.
Wow.
But I like them. Like them
Okay.
where they are.
If
They're
I
good
find
to
any
stay
spare
there.
bones, if I
Nope.
find any spare, if I
Nope.
find any spare,
Nope.
Oh.
There's no spare. They're
No,
all where
I'm
they're
saying.
supposed to be.
No. I'm saying if I find any spare bones from other people, I'll give them to you.
I don't think so. I'm good with my bones. You keep
Okay.
spares.
I'll
You
keep
seem
them
really
then.
interested in
Yeah,
them.
that's a
Maybe
better
you could
plan.
just keep them.
That's
Maybe a
what
little
I'm thinking.
collection, maybe a necklace.
Oh,
That's
a boot
pretty
necklace
true,
sounds
though.
fun.
Pops, what did you collect?
What do I collect?
No, with these people.
Hi.
Oh, well, there is a mission that I am needing of assistance, and you all fit the criteria of what we need.
I feel like we're the low budget criteria.
No, don't do that to yourself. Love yourself. What's your name, little one?
I'm Bob.
You're Bob. You got it,
Oh
Bob.
yes, we haven't introduced ourselves. Well, Pops did, but hi, I'm Sani. I am a registered nurse. I know way too much about medicine, and if you ever need to remove someone's bones without them knowing, I'm pretty good at that.
I would have never guessed.
Really? Oh, thank you. I try a lot to hide it.
I'm
Really?
Bob's, and I'm the muscle.
Okay. I'm Pebble. I feel like I was set up, but that's okay. I just have someone to talk to.
I guess you
I'm
could say
happy
this
to
off to a. I guess you could say it's off to a Rocky star.
At least it's a start, I guess.
You better watch your own bones if you're gonna keep making jokes like that.
Oh, that sounds like a threat.
I
I
like-
love those.
I like her.
I like her
The-
too.
The older gentleman comes walking back to the table, like the tray just like a shivering, and just like he like goes and puts it down, just like, and it just clinks as he puts it down, and he slowly like moves everything over, and he specifically being holding this like massive tankard over to Bob, and is like, that wasn't easy to carry, and just like pushes it with way too much effort like over towards you, and gives Pop the milk, gives Sani their drink as well. Pebble, he hands this like glass to you, and he goes, "Okay, you gotta drink it quickly in order to appreciate the bubbles."
I'm gonna get gassy if I do that.
And he goes, "No, they won't be there forever, so please just drink it. Take a sip now. It goes flat very quickly."
Okay. She like swirls it around a little bit, smelling it. She's looking at it like, I mean, it smells a little fruity. What do you think? She holds it out to Sani.
Sani,
Let me take a look.
with your passive perception, the only
Yeah.
way this drink could have gotten bubbles in it is if someone put a straw in it and went did like the whole milk like bubble thing in it.
That's so gross.
And
That's so
whatever
gross.
like whatever bubbles were there are no longer.
Yeah.
Sani, with a coy little smirk, is going to go, "Oh no, you took too long, the bubbles are gone!"
I told you.
Whatever. Then she just drinks. She's like, it's like a 3-star, I guess. 2.5
going
at
to-
best.
Gonna get a very bad Yelp review.
Yeah. the thin, frail gentleman goes, "Anything else that I can get for you all?" And he looks at the time and he goes, "We're probably going to be closing soon, so we do have rooms if needed, but please let us know."
Do you know a fun fact?
And he goes and just walks away.
Oh, but I had a fun fact. Oh.
And he just like mouth full open, just goes to say something and then just turns and leaves.
So, like, what are we
Sally then turns to
doing?
everyone else and would say, oh, the fun fact, by the way, was that the easiest way to kill someone is with pressurized air.
That's still crazy. You could say that, like, maybe I was born in whatever town you were in. As, like, an introductory. Fun to know, though. Pressurized air, writing it down. You've got a
Was that
fun
crazy?
little...
Oh, thank you. That's
You've got a fun
Thank
little
you for
funky
the
energy
praise.
going
I'm
about
really
you.
trying
Works
really
too.
hard. Sorry?
I feel like hitting them with the glaive works too, though.
You'd be surprised how often they survive that.
You'd be surprised how often they don't.
Oh, I look forward to seeing it.
So, Pops, what are we doing here?
That is a very good question, and I would get you your answer real quick as he starts rolling, like, he pulls out his backpack and starts going through it.
As you go through the backpack, the letters that you like, copies that you would have sent out to various people in collecting these auditors. Specifically, you were commissioned to look for someone with muscle, someone with healing, and someone with magic. That was really kind of the only amount that your boss gave to you. They did say that they would give further instruction upon the going to the auditors, but to inform that there were at least 2 jobs that were up for grabs. It seems like there is a complaint being put out amongst the town of a non-trustworthy individual at the Howling Hound, or someone has been raiding the cupboards at the Painted Pixie. However, the means of both of these are a little bit what's the best word? It's a little bit hush hush. Your boss did not say exactly what it all entailed, but it does seem like there's some nefarious, potentially non-human activity going on with both of these.
Okay. I will bring that up. Well, now that you all are here and you meet the criteria of what I was looking for, there are a couple of jobs that we could be doing, but the one that I have my eye on right away is at the Painted Pixie. There are paintings that are going missing. And they don't want people to really know about it, so we are to investigate it and try to find out what is going on without causing a lot of commotion.
Okay.
I don't know how to do anything without causing a commotion. Maybe I just stand at the back until somebody needs hit.
You know what? When I tell you, I will point at somebody, and if I need you to hit them, you just do your best to hit them. How about that?
That sounds fair. I can do that.
I'm not too terribly good at getting into places. I'm very good at identifying medical things, and I'm very good at keeping people alive and knowing how to not keep people alive. But when it comes to talking with people, they just seem to think I'm crazy, which is weird. Because, I mean, how do they know that?
It's not hard to figure out.
Really?
Never mind.
I think you do have other important abilities besides just medical knowledge. One thing is that you have one of the keenest eyes around.
Oh, I do have eyes that spot a lot. I mean, did you know that those bubbles were probably put in by straw? Impressive, I
what?
know.
That means you probably
Gross.
spit in it too. I wouldn't drink it.
Oh yeah, I probably should have said that.
It's a 1
Not very
star.
sanitary.
I mean, listen, it's not the worst thing, and also, with Pebble, I'm going to be very honest. I don't know why, but you're just so darn charismatic.
What? Thank you. That's so nice.
You just have a very good you're just very good around people, and I feel like it is going to be very important in this next couple of days.
Yeah.
People
You
don't
do
usually
have
like
this
me.
really relaxed, like easy to talk to persona, which is weird because usually, I find people kind of boring, but you're not.
That's so nice. I think you're interesting to talk to.
I want to see you stab her.
Oh, stabbing people was fun.
Sorry,
Okay.
you want to see her stab me?
Nope.
Nope.
No,
Good.
I want to see
Oh.
you stab other people.
Oh, me? No, I don't do that. That's
Listen,
fun, though.
everybody,
fun to
the
think.
stabbing people, that might come, but not at the moment, please. Right now, I am going to be needing you in all different manner of speaking. When we go to the Painted Pixie, I would like everyone to kind of case out the place, get an eye on it, and see if we can maybe find out a couple of clues.
I guess. I mean, I don't have any plans today, so like.
Real quick, Tam, would the auditor base have rooms?
The auditor base would have rooms. Mhm.
Okay. Well, everybody drink up real quick, and we will hopefully head over there and see if we can have a look around.
Oh, of course. Sani would down the rest of her drink, which is just water, but she added red food dye just to look like blood. Because of course she did.
And Boblin's just chugging away at this tankard that's the same size as him.
I've
Honestly,
calmly
Sani's
set
kind of
mine
like looking
away.
at that, like, it's a medical marvel how you're not drunk already.
I was about to ask for a Constitution saving throw.
Please get a nat 1. Please get a nat 1. Like, I really want this.
It's a great way to start this.
How about a 16?
I mean, if we drop the 6, that is a 1. So, Sandy, especially like you're looking at this, going, this isn't like a medical marvel, and this goblin seems to be totally fine. As just chugging and swigging this around. Bob, you feel great. It's if anything, you're probably like just the amount of liquid to your own body. I recommend finding a tree at some point.
You see Bob just sit down empty. Okay, hops down. Let's go. Like, quickly
Sani
now.
wants to limit test how much you can take right now.
Pebble takes a napkin and a pen out of her bag and draws a 1 star and goes, "They spit in your drink." And then as we walk out, I want her to stick it up on the door.
Collectively, you just hear a, "Oh."
I will say, as Sani walks out, she's probably gonna, like, whoever's in front of her, she's gonna stick uncomfortably close to because she doesn't know social space.
Anyway.
Perfect.
Uh,
So, oh, go ahead, dude.
I was just gonna say, Pops just walks out still drinking the milk, just walks out with the
Takes the
glass.
cup.
Yeah.
Oh, eat that, guys.
That's always the D&D question, and the answer is...
Probably.
Listen,
This
my
is
motives,
the closest to an evil party I've ever worked with so far.
my actions are
Okay, to
questionable, but so are my
clarify-
motives.
To
I'm
clarify, Sani may seem like she, like, you know, skins people for a living. She's actually relatively nice. She's just weird about it.
I mean, the rest of the party would have no way of knowing that yet.
I'm also
Exactly.
not
We'll see
evil.
how that goes.
I'm not evil, but I'm
Exactly.
not gonna lie to the people about them spitting in my drink.
That's
Right.
fair. That is
Yeah.
a problem.
Oh, I need
Um,
to roll my portent dice.
Oh yes, you do.
That's exactly what I want to see.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, dang it. Cool.
Oh.
High and low.
You guys are headed to Auditors? Or where are you going?
I was planning on going to the Painted Pixie since we already had the mission. Is that okay, or should we?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's getting so okay. We will do this. You guys go to the Painted Pixie. It is later in the day. And it seems like people are kind of closing up for the night. As you go past Horseshoes and Hearts, this is and the Kettle Cafe. The Kettle Cafe looks like it is closed up. It looks like they probably closed up like hours ago. Meanwhile, at Horseshoes and Hearts, there's still a lot of commotion kind of going on. It seems to be some kind of blacksmith. And you see a sign that says Horseshoes that is like very intricately like made, and then there's another sign underneath it that looks like someone just hammered it on and like drew in and hearts, and then they made their own little horseshoe like out of hearts, or well, flip that, hearts out of horseshoes onto the sign. Looks very, very makeshift. As you guys continue to go, it looks like people from Starlight Stables are starting to head home for the night. And you get to the Painted Pixie, and it looks like you see that the lights are starting to flicker out as you guys are walking to the Painted Pixie.
I will quickly kind of pick up the pace a little bit so I can try to get to the door and knock on it.
You knock on the door and you hear a we're closed. Hang on, and like then like a little scuffle, and then you hear like 4 or 5 clicks of a lock opening. And and this figure opens the door. Small figure. She has like pale blue skin, very tight ringlets of curls, like very, very blonde. And you see like these 2 like silvery wings just like picking up like from behind her. And she goes, are you here for what can I do for you? Do you need to place an order? Do you need to we're all
Girlie,
done
you can
for
breathe. It's okay. We're like contracted or something.
And she
I-
goes,
I just point. I point at the little pin on my collar of my jacket that has like the Auditors logo.
and she goes, oh good, you're them, and like just opens the door and
Yeah,
like
we're here for you.
brings you guys in.
Okay, so I'm moving as I'm walking in the door. I literally I do like the Miami was it the CSI Miami? And I pull the glasses down,
Yeah.
and then I start to walk in, and while I have the glasses down, I can see anything invisible within 10 feet of me.
Ooh.
Oh, please do take a second to breathe. Stress can be one of the major leaders to heart arrests. Please don't do that.
What are you talking about? I mean, I have a much smaller heart than you guys do, so it's fine. It's like a hummingbird's. It breathes fast. If I don't constantly have my energy up, then I will probably just pass out and die. It's fine.
Oh no,
Hi.
smaller hearts are a bad thing.
Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I kind of slowly walk back over, and
Don't.
I'm gonna grab Cindy by the like the shirt collar and kind of pull her inside.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind her. We're still working on like the whole talking thing.
No, it's okay. I mean, they don't lie when they call y'all oddities.
Well, that's
So,
a good
hi.
statement too. But that's okay. You're trying your best.
Thank you. I really, really am. Hi, I'm Jola. I
Hi,
own the painted pixie. And you guys see in here, there's very much so like a 2-story building going on here. You see that amongst this lower floor, and I don't know why Roll20 is not loading it for me, but that's fine. On this lower floor, you see that it is almost looks like an apothecary shop. Like there's bits and baubles of plants like hanging all over the walls, and amongst like the actual side of the walls, you guys see this incredible artwork. It looks like there's different scenes going on. There's like an ocean that's crashing over to one side. On another side, it looks like there's this beautiful picture of like a massive mountain with a bunch of constellations all over it, and like just a series of like various scenes and things around. And she goes, if you guys are like new to town, it probably makes sense why you guys wouldn't know exactly what is here. So, hi, welcome to the Painted Pixie, your local apothecary, and we also do kind of a like a color me mine sort of thing, but with painting. And so I teach a class every week, and we go to the upstairs studio for that. But I've been having some problems. Here, let me show you. And currently, Pops, I'm literally gonna have to look down every single time I have to say Pop or Bob. In big letters, just to make sure that I'm saying it the right way.
It is okay. You could call me Professor Oscar Papadakis II.
Thank you. I can do that, Professor Oscar Papadakis II. And
How is
she
that
just
easier?
like, it is. Ironically enough, when you have a more frantic life, or a frantic just being a person, it's kind of nice to have something a little bit bigger to like let you roll off the tongue. And she goes and she starts to escort you guys up the stairs to this art studio. And it looks like there's like a series of easels that are all set up. It looks like there's like a couple of paintings on the side of the wall that look like they're drying. They're all the same picture. It looks like there is it looks like they are all a picture of a really gorgeous flower. It looks like almost like a red tulip, but like the petals are a lot thinner and they're tipped with black. And she goes, oh, didn't they do so good? I wish that I wish that the fire lilies would last a little bit longer than normal, but you know what? It's totally fine. It's okay. So here's my problem. And she points over to the side, and you see that she has amongst this room a series of paintings on the wall, not unlike how she had downstairs set up. And she points and she goes, that one had a picture in it yesterday. And she points to this beautiful, like gold trim, massive painting, probably like the size of Bob, if not a little bit bigger. And she goes, that one had a picture in it yesterday, and it's not here. And she points over to another one, and she goes, that one had a picture in it yesterday, and it's not here. I went to see if like there was any damage on the walls or anything like that, and it's just totally fine. I don't know what happened. So I don't. Here's the thing. Some weird stuff happens in Alcombe, so I don't think that this is just someone stealing paint. Like, I feel like this has got to be something more. I don't know if it's something from the freaking maze. Like, weird stuff comes out of there all the time. But I need to find out what's going on, because I was supposed to sell these. And this just is not great for business, if that makes sense.
Did you hit it?
And she goes, sorry, one more time?
You try hitting it. Sometimes that works.
And she
Usually
walks over
violence
to one
solves
of
the
them.
problems.
So we're not gonna
And she
ask
walks
the
over to
lady
one of them
who
and just
creates
taps it.
pretty art to hit her art. That one we're gonna. I know you like the violence, and we're gonna just work on this one. But this is like her art, and we respect art in this building.
But if violence isn't solving your problems, you're not using enough of it.
Pops is already over at the thing, just
Yeah.
just literally has his glasses on and just going like looking around the painting and trying to
Yeah.
figure out.
Yeah, I would
like,
say, sorry.
Bob
Sani,
just sits down cross-legged. He's very confused as to why we're not hitting stuff.
Yeah.
Sani would want to try and do a perception check just to see if she could spot anything particularly odd about the room itself other than what's been described.
Okay. We will go to what is it? Papadopoulos? Did I say that right?
Papadakis.
Papadakis. Dang it. Okay. Papadakis. Okay, cool. Pops, what specifically were you wanting to do?
So I'm literally gonna be like looking around the painting and like looking behind it, just looking I also have my glasses on, so I'm seeing if there's anything invisible that could be missing, and
Okay.
just trying to get a kind of lay of the land real quick.
Okay. As go ahead and roll a perception check for me, actually, while we're doing this. Okay, sweet. With your goggles, you noticed that probably not at the very like top, or not at the very bottom where like your eye level is, probably a little bit closer to the top of one of these. You see it, and like you probably wouldn't have seen it before, but it looks like almost like there's a little bit of like moisture just like dripping down one of the corners. It looks like you wouldn't have seen it, but now that like your goggles are like honing in on these invisible things, it looks like there's just like this wet droplet that's just like going down the page, and then there's another one at the top and another one at the top, and you kind of like look at it, and it seems to have a little bit of like a viscosity to it, but it shimmers amongst your glasses.
Okay. I will. Oh, for some reason that's not clicked. I want to just get some on my finger and just see it, like smell it, and then taste it and see if I can figure out
Okay.
what it is.
As you like touch this weird liquid on this, your finger pulls away from it, and it definitely has like some texture to it. It feels more of the substance of like drool. Like it has that amount of like tackiness to it, like how you can see just like, especially from like a really big dog, like those big bits of drool. It looks like that seems to be what is on this. And as you taste it, it's weirdly metallic. There's a very specific like bitter metallic taste to this.
Can I do a check to see if I can figure out what this could be?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. I will say either history or medicine for this.
Well, I look over and it's Sine. How do I say it again?
Sani.
Sani. I point this out to Sani. I'll do a history, but I'm gonna point it out because I know that Sani is really good at medicine, and I'm just gonna be like, I found this, and it see if maybe you could possibly identify it?
Oh, let me take a look at that.
Sandy, you're the hand is extended to you, and it looks like there is nothing on Pop's hand.
Huh.
He says, "Look at this."
Are you feeling
And
okay?
like even before the roll, like
Yeah.
like there's nothing there.
Yeah, Sandy's gonna kind of look to Pops and he's gonna be like, "Are you sure you're feeling okay? If you're seeing things, that's not normal."
Listen, this is going to be first real big trust test.
Okay.
Taste this.
That's crazy.
Sandy is gonna raise an eyebrow and slowly lower her tongue to his hand.
That's wow.
You're way more trusting than I am.
I'll try anything once.
Same thing. The second that like this liquid like touches your tongue, like it is bitter. It is very like it is very metallic, and like you can feel the viscosity of it. Like, but it's weird because nothing like that is on Pop's hand.
What is that? What is that?
I mean, that is why I'm asking you. Real quick, the other one you said was a history check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. With my, could I then use my medicine check on the thing
Yeah,
I
for
just
sure.
tasted? Okay.
For history, Pops, especially because like you've worked with the auditors on and off for a bit, like seeing weird stuff isn't crazy. This definitely came from a creature, and like you've spent enough time in in libraries as well to like take some time to like learn some of these weird things, and to really kind of get a little bit more of like an almanac of like, oh, okay, these are potential things. Amongst the things that stand out to you, the fact that this is invisible, the fact that this tastes as bitter as it does, this tastes as if there was a toxin there and it has like literally it's turned, like it, like there was some kind of acid or toxin or something that has turned. And the biggest thing that stands out to you is, as far as this invisible thing that you found, there is a collection of creatures that are known to feed on, usually they feed on dreams, or they feed on other means of like creativity. It seems like you're dealing with what people call a bookworm, and you would know this for sure with the amount of time that you've spent at the library. There is great pains to be able to make sure that bookworms are not welcome at the Stiana Institute. They will literally like suck books dry of all of their information. Like literally the ink of the pages will be like fly into their mouths and that sort of thing. And it seems to be like there may be something like that going on here.
Okay, so Pops is like, he has that like the tiny little detective notebook. He has it flipped open and he's just like writing all this like information down, but he doesn't say anything real quick. He wants to see if Sani can get to the like same conclusion.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your let's see. Oh yeah, your medicine was 18.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar to the conclusion that Pops would have come up with is you may not know exactly what caused this, but for sure, like with you knowing how like the body works and like dealing with healings and like cleansing people of toxins and that sort of thing, this tastes like something has gone off. Like it tastes like something was very, very active, and then just over time it has shifted enough. So this probably fits pretty similar to some kind of paralysis toxin, is kind of what this reminds you of.
Okay. I can't say for certain, but it shares some similarities to some paralysis toxins we had to use for rather rowdy patients. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm moving right now.
Yes, I mean, I did make sure to test it on myself before I tested it on you, but I know with your medicine knowledge, you could maybe glean a different information that I do not have access to. But
It definitely feels like it's gone off, and there was something active here, but not anymore.
yes, unfortunately, I do think I might know what this is. And
Oh.
has anyone here ever heard of a bookworm?
Oh, I used to be called that one.
I've heard of books.
Are you saying a nerd?
Oh, that was also what they called me.
Nerd.
I believe that.
I looked to see if our if our patron here has ever heard of it.
You mentioned that to her, and her face, like, she has like that blue tint to her skin. Jola's face just goes white, and she goes, no, I thought I had protection set up. That weasel. And she goes,
I thought it was
okay.
a worm.
Yeah, they're both tube shaped, okay? So
A book weasel.
and she goes, Kate, listen. Over at the Stiana Institute, there's this dumb apprentice that said that he would help me protect and put charms up and everything. I paid him for it and everything. And it seems like he's done the exact opposite, because that's police ball. That's not okay. Kate, you have got to help me.
Bob
If you
stands
guys-
up and goes, "Oh, this sounds like somebody to hit."
Yes, please. Deck him in the face and I would be most appreciative.
Oh, just with fists?
Yeah, do not hit him with the glaive, please.
I guess that's fair. At least I get to hit somebody.
And she goes, "Hey, if you take him to the Codfather, I won't say anything."
She said I could hit him with the glaive.
Unfortunately, that is not acceptable at the moment. Maybe if we find out that he was doing it out of ill intent and possibly trying to harm people, we can come back to it. Do you have a name for this person?
Yeah, his name is Leave.
As in, he needs to leave?
As in, he needs to leave. No, his name is actually Leave. I didn't name him, so.
That's
Okay.
unfortunate.
About how long ago did he put these talismans up?
He put them up probably about a week ago. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, probably I didn't notice it at first. So you know what? He may have brought a small bookworm in here, or if the talismans didn't mean anything, they may have followed him from the Stiana Institute. I know they're always fighting him back. But if it's been about a week, this bookworm must just be getting bigger, and I'm not okay with that. You gotta get it out of here.
That is what we will do. But first, do you know where he was putting this this talisman, this rune, whatever it was that was supposed to be keeping this away? Do you know where he placed it?
Yeah, and she goes, it's actually along the outside of the house and the shop, because that way it's like pest control. It keeps everything that crosses that perimeter out. But if stuff is inside, then it gets a little bit tricky. It needs to cross the perimeter for it to work. So come here, I'll show you.
Okay, everybody stay together. Mainly,
Gotcha.
if this thing pops out, I really need Bob to be near us. So please stay fairly close to each other.
Oh, also, don't worry. Removing worms is actually something we do in the medical field a lot. So I'm an expert at this.
And she goes, "Good, that's actually very helpful." As she kind of flutters down the stairs, and she takes you guys to the outside. On the corners of all of the of the outside of the house, you see that there are, especially for you, Pops would for sure probably know this, Sani, and actually probably Pebbles as well. All of you understand magic runes enough to see that something was actually, like, there was an actual attempt here. It looks like there was a coin that was like literally like hammered into the building along the wooden corners. And she looks at it and she goes, see, he put them in and they're not working. What am I supposed to do about this?
I'm gonna
You definitely tried.
Yeah, but unfortunately, give me 1 second before we know how well he tried. And then I'm gonna go over to where he put the rune down, pull the glasses down, and I'm gonna cast Identify on this symbol and see if I can maybe figure out what it actually is.
Okay, awesome. As you look at this, these were basically supposed to be a type of word of protection. However, one of the biggest things that stands out to you is these are not magical. In whatever attempt this Leave had of putting these on, he damaged his rune by literally putting them onto the building. So they could have been completely like possible, but they are not active amongst that Identify spell.
Would there be a way that I could like look at this and figure out a way of properly like fixing it?
Yeah, you would literally have to, especially with the way that Identify kind of like helps, like you would have to either carve a new coin and set it in, or you would have to fix this coin and redraw the rune. Like, the rune is what makes it stick, and if the rune is damaged, then the coin don't work.
What kind of check would it be to try to fix that coin? Well, I mean, I was like, I have mending. Would that work?
Also believe I have mending.
You could try.
I don't have any of my spells again, so
okay.
I don't know where they went. I would love to participate more, but I don't have any of my spells. But I do. I know I picked
Roll
mending.
20.
Okay.
I have guidance. If you need to do a check of some kind, I can help you out.
I will point that out then to Pebbles and be like, you think you could do something about this? And pointing at the coin.
Could sure try. I don't see why not. I mean, yeah, like I've got magic and stuff. Yeah, just give it to me. And then I guess I
mean, I can pull it off the wall.
Mending. I do what mending needs to do.
Yeah. You cast mending, yes.
I'm mending.
I am doing a mend.
I'm mending all the things. Hang on, I'll post it. Hang on.
I literally had selected all of them, and now they're all gone again. So I don't know what's going on with Roll20.
Yeah, your character sheet is being silly. I don't know what was going on with your charisma either. I tried to figure it out, and it just was like not working.
Can I do a strength test against the
No.
Let's see. repairs a single break or tear in an object that you touch. As long as the break is or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension, you can mend it. Okay, sweet. So, are you wanting to? Well, Bob would pull the coin off of the wall for you in order to mend it because he can't mend it with the nail through it. And
I'm helping.
Good job, little guy. Good job.
You mend the coin, Pebble, and the coin is solid. It's whole. The rune on it is not. Just like how if you were to mend paper,
Sure.
You mend the paper itself, but not the ink.
But we can kind of get an idea of what the rune was.
Right, and you could probably recarve the rune at this point. You do have a solid structure to do that.
Do you want me to like retrace it? Yeah. Anyone got like a needle?
So would a magic person know that they messed it up by doing that, or
Okay, so
are they as
very
dumb as me?
quickly, I believe I do have a what is it, priest pack? Would that have something akin to a needle for like stitching up wounds?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and provide one then. Just like dig it out of her bags, and he holds it up, just like, here you go. This has penetrated many people. Don't worry, I washed it.
That's lovely to know about this. And then she like,
Yeah, but what Bob was saying, would that be like an insight check to see if it felt like
Sure,
this was
if you-
done on purpose,
Oh,
or
okay.
if it was just
I'll
an
give you guidance.
idiot?
Yeah, if you guys want to, I would say either Insight or Arcana would both work for this.
are you sure it's not investigation? Why?
I mean, it's very much so animal handling, so...
It's not an athletics check.
Sleight of
I'll go ahead
hand.
and give you guidance on that, Pops. Would you like to roll a d4?
Why do I have?
You roll it. It's your guidance. See,
Fuck
there
yeah.
we go.
32, baby.
A 32 Arcana check.
Did you say a perception? Sorry. For some reason, I have proficiency in animal handling, which I know I never selected. So
You're really good with animals.
it is so crazy. Every
It's
time
like
I
my
look at this
vibe.
sheet, there's something else that's different.
Man, your patron is just going, nope, it's
Dude,
not your time to shine
he
yet.
is pissing me off. I'm going, dude.
I
I
do
get
love-
it, but I
I
just
do
met
love-
these guys.
I do love that you're also good at animal handling, because then you're just like Disney princess charismatic.
I wasn't planning on being good at animal handling, but now I'm gonna have to be, if that's what you say.
Give me just a second. My dog wants to get out.
No, you're good.
It was,
No, actually,
with
he did it on his own.
you did say it was perception, right? If I click this, is it gonna do anything correctly?
It does do something, it just doesn't
Why
add
does
anything
does
to
that
it.
not work?
But you rolled 2 5s, so congratulations.
Oh,
Speaking
okay.
of which, Papadakis with a 32 to your Arcana check, which is just disgusting.
I'm
hey,
a wizard.
You're a wizard.
Sally just puts like a single like hand on his shoulder, and you can feel
Yeah.
that she somehow has claws.
Somehow I literally feel a physical light bulb pop up above my head.
Yeah, it's actually Jola just holding it
Yeah.
above. You're a wizard. You know how magic works. If someone knew what they were doing, they would never set it up like this. And with the way that it was put in, this feels a little intentional. Like, there was ways for this coin to go on the wall without causing damage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we might circle back around to you using the glaive.
You say that as when you start looking, that Bob's got the coin halfway to his mouth. Huh?
No,
I'll
no,
eat
no,
that.
no! Please do not eat the coin yet.
You ate something earlier. Why can't I?
Pebble just goes, nice.
We need to do something to
Very
make the
good.
coin tastier. Isn't that right?
We're not hey, so guys, I know that the coin looks maybe like one of those little fun little chocolate ones. We just can't eat them.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, I know. We can't eat them. Especially if it's got a little rune on it.
I
Maybe-
mean, we can.
Bob, say it with me. We don't
We
eat
don't
coin.
eat. But we can.
Sure, it's available to us, but for now we are not going to eat coins.
Fine, I like you, so I hand Pebble the coin.
Thank you. And she just is like, well, I don't know what to do with this anymore.
Okay, well, if you want to give it a go and try to fix the rune, that is.
Yeah, she's been.
I would love to see you try this.
At some point, while she was scraping it, is when Bob took it. I think she probably started listening in on the conversation and was like, oh, and so has it back, and then it inscribed it and goes, well, I guess we can. I mean, this is about as best as I got. She rescribed it into the coin.
Was it a perception check?
For me.
Or
To inscribe the rune?
it was a to inscribe the rune, it would probably be an arcana.
For me?
Uh-huh.
I can add my luck points whenever, right?
Yep, whenever
I'll-
you want to use them.
I was gonna say, I can assist with the arcana as well.
I don't think that there's any way.
We don't have enough luck
I-
points combined.
I would offer a guidance, but I don't think it'll help.
Guys, just because I can do it doesn't mean I know a lot about it, alright? I'm a warlock. I don't know where it comes from. It comes from a guy. Like, he talks to me and is like, here, do this. So,
I
Guys,
know a
talk
guy
to
that
me,
talks to
Mr.
me.
Guys, talk to you. You're so lucky.
I got a voice in my head that talks to me.
yeah, I
People
wish
talk to you guys. Oh,
there's a lot of guys that talk to me, and it's like, geez Louise, guys, that's a different story. We're talking about the coin.
It is okay. It is okay.
I was talking
This
about the
was
voice in my head.
this was a good attempt, but the good news is this can be fixed. Real quickly, all you need to do is erase it, real quick. So just cast your mending again, and we can give it another shot.
Okay.
I will say, with a 0, the needle breaks.
needle.
And
I'm so sorry.
Pebble, you hear a voice in the back of your head go, we gotta work on your skills.
Sally will then take the needle and with somehow puppy dog eyes, despite being a fox, looks up at Pebbles holding the needle, just like, you're into mending, right?
And she goes, shut up! Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Sorry. That's,
okay.
No. Sorry. That was not you. You're great. I broke your thing and I will fix it, I swear. I'm so
Sorry if I
sorry.
upset
No,
you.
no, it's not you. I take her hands. I'm like, it's not you. I swear.
Is that the voices in your head?
Okay, real quickly, while they're having this moment, I cast my own mending on it, take my dagger out, and put the actual symbols onto it.
Go ahead and make an arcana check for me.
Why did you hire us?
I told you with
Okay.
the budget. Nope.
I'm too busy to give you guidance. Sorry, Fred.
No, you're fine.
With a 12.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna use my portent.
Okay.
So
That-
that's gonna be a. I'm gonna bump that up. So that's a 16 plus 9, so a 25. As I just have my glasses while they're having their moment real quickly, I turn my back to it, mend it, throw the glasses on and I pull out a dagger and just really quick
And
carve
like,
it
yeah.
and
Okay.
try to do it real quickly before they realize that I did it.
Yeah. You have inscribed many a spell into your spellbook. Runes and archaic runes are not difficult for you. The medium that you were carving onto could have been a little bit tricky. Also, it's small-ish. But because you are smallish yourself, like you're able to get like a little bit of a better purchase on it and everything. You are able to complete the rune.
Nice.
I just real quickly, I have it in my hand as they're still talking.
Yeah. For
So-
Pebble and
You
for Pebble and
are
Sandy.
so good at
Yeah.
what you do, and I messed it up.
Really?
There's this really annoying
No, it's okay.
guy who is, granted, love his work. He's great. He's done a lot of okay things for me, but geez Louise, he said that
You
I
have
need.
one of those too?
I mean, I guess, but maybe not to your extent. But that's okay. We can relate with the voices. Anyway,
voice helps
I
me
will
do
do the
stuff.
rune now.
Could Sani maybe do a religion check to see if she could put it together that this is a warlock thing?
If you want to do religion, sure.
Or you
That's
just
only, that's the only
checking her.
skill I have that I think would apply.
No, do a medicine check and see if she's bipolar or if it's a
Yeah.
religion thing. Schizophrenic, maybe. I
I
don't know.
think religion makes slightly more sense. I'm gonna give myself guidance on this.
Okay.
Plus a d4. 24.
Jeez Louise. Hey guys, I don't know how much you like it when I have to lore dump every single game that I play
Lore
with you guys.
I love it. It's my
ever.
favorite thing. It's my
You're so
favorite
good at
thing.
it. You're so good at it.
Good.
You're the best.
That
That's all I
genuinely
need
do
to
like
know.
it.
Because I feel, especially between this game and the Saturday game, sometimes I feel like I talk a lot, but you guys roll well enough that you get
No,
it, so
I
it's
like it.
fine.
That
She
means I get
asked
to eat
for it.
crackers.
Lucky you. Anywho.
Brian's over there doing like the Ritz cracker challenge, like trying to eat the whole pack in a minute.
Yeah, in a minute while I'm putting down just like the coolest of lore, it's fine.
Is it Ritz? That
So
doesn't matter.
Sandy, as a cleric, like you know what it means to make that promise. Like you know what it means to work with a deity, to work with a god. Most of the time, you feel a little bit better. Like that feels more like a symbiotic relationship. Like it feels like there's gosh. Okay. I'm so sorry. I saw Pebble popped on the screen, but I thought it was a spider. And I was just about to be like, there can't be one of these scrolling down my screen right now. Apologies. So sorry. But like you know what that what it's like to have that conversation with your deity. The way and especially like with your passive that you've got, because it's just so stupidly high. Right before she said shut up, there was a little flicker from the lantern on her horn.
Okay.
And so like the fact that like clearly there's something magical going on, like she is talking to somebody, like you know what it means to talk to your god. It probably makes sense that for her to be magical and for her not to be a wizard and clearly have a little bit of a more informal conversation with whoever she's talking to probably makes sense that she's a warlock.
All right. Sani is going to kind of take Pebble's hand in like both of her own and just like, don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
I have a secret.
You know, the person you got your powers from?
Oh. Yeah. I just don't like talking about him. I don't want to give him the time of day, you know? That's not like a secret
Honestly,
to
that's
me,
so
but
real. Honestly, men ain't shit. Why should we talk about them?
Ain't that the truth,
Wait.
girly?
Hold on.
I just go.
What are we
I just hold my
holding?
hand up and just go preach.
Hold on. I didn't do nothing to you.
Bob,
no,
this
don't
is
worry.
not about you.
But
We-
that
we
was a
said-
general statement.
We said
I
Rin
meant-
ain't. We said Rin ain't shit. We didn't say Boblin ain't shit because you are the shit, my
Bob,
man.
you are
The
the shit.
Boblin is man.
It's not all men, Bob.
But you said all men.
You just, we're gonna have
It
to.
was a general statement.
It was a general statement, and I think this is something you'll have to work out within yourself.
I
You'll
don't
get
like
there.
him either.
Yourself?
No, the dude in my head. Weren't we talking about having voices in our heads?
I mean,
You
yeah.
know, actually, there's some interesting medical studies about all of this.
He thinks he's so much better. Goes by Robert.
Oh. Yeah.
Pebble, sorry, you said, okay, I'm gonna go fix the rune now. You turn around and Pops is sitting there with
Yeah.
the coin in hand and a completely fine rune.
Oh, good job, you. Yeah.
No,
like,
it is
one up
okay.
me.
This is
Yeah, no, I'm
because
gonna
of-
be hearing about this forever.
No, you're not. No, what it was you were trying to copy the rune of how it looked beforehand, and it was wrong beforehand.
Yeah, that'll do it.
This is how it was supposed to look. You didn't know how it was supposed to look beforehand, so there was no way for you to actually do it the right way, unfortunately.
And in her head, she's thinking, yeah, so maybe this is like your fault. Stupid. Maybe just teach me
Your
better.
lantern gets really heavy really fast.
she goes, oh.
It just almost falls down.
Okay.
Brian question, not a Bob question.
Yes.
Does fixing him recarving it correctly give it the magic back, or is it just now a coin that has the right rune on it?
It is a coin that has the right rune on it.
But then I'm going to go and actually put it where it is supposed to be on the wall and not put a nail through it.
Okay.
Bob's gonna hold up the nail. Okay, I'm ready.
No.
No, 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 no.
Actually, you know what? If you use the flat of it and you could actually just knock it into it instead of nailing something through it, that's
Bob
actually
just
not that
punches
bad.
straight into the coin, into the wall. Bam. Not that.
Yes, that is actually very much what I was wanting.
Good job, you.
So proud of himself, just.
Good job, Bob.
Can I do a strength check to see if I have enough neck strength to keep my lantern up? Because I do need to know. Or is it not like
Yes.
that heavy?
It's more like if you know how sometimes when you're holding a kid and they just go dead weight for a second, and
Yeah.
then they it's kind of like that. It feels more like a tantrum than the lantern actually getting it's
So what I'm hearing is a dexterity check.
no, because it's on you.
Oh my
So
god,
go
what
ahead.
if the lantern starts throwing an actual tamper and squirming like a child does? You're having to
Oh,
hang
he
on to this
would.
lantern as it flails.
Oh, he would.
Go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
Oh, let's see.
Just to see how quickly you recover.
Where is it? That's a saving throw.
Yo, it's a check.
I don't
could
know
give
if
you
I'm allowed
guidance.
to check.
If
I'll
if
roll
it
20.
makes you feel better,
I'll do
this
it.
very much so would be the equivalent of someone just coming in yanking on your hair. It's like that kind of
Oh no.
So
feel,
that was just a
you're
straight.
able to.
I think it's +1. So
Okay.
5,
That's a 9.
9.
I'm so
I'm
sorry,
doing
Larry,
great
that
with
I have
guidance.
that I have passed along my dice curse to you.
I blame
Can I just?
1 my patron and 2 roll 20 because I
Yes,
don't know
roll
whose character street I'm on right now.
Can I just point out very quickly? Every one of my
That's
guidance rolls so
4.
far has been a 4.
Yes. Yep.
At least someone's
great.
god's working. I'm
Right.
just kidding.
God, he thinks he's a god. It's got a god complex for sure.
Oh god, you're gonna get
Oh, I
the,
hate
the
him with that.
Gonk.
yeah. This thing's gonna start attacking you soon.
Oh, he's so annoying. Love you. Love you though. Love your work. Please stop doing that. The whole heavy thing.
He's gonna make a note for later.
No, he's not. That's so silly of him to say.
What's
but
that?
It's
Your
not.
Eldritch Blast has disadvantage. What a shame.
Okay, sweet.
He's gonna be like,
Yeah, you're able to recover, but like, you definitely take like a step or two towards the
I'm
wall.
like,
and
I run to the
almost hit
art. I run to the art. It's like, oh, sorry.
You guys are outside, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You see Bob just reach up and stick a finger on you to hold your balance. Of, huh?
Oh, thanks, Mom.
I was just thinking next time you shoot your Eldritch Blast, it's just little poof, and then just lands on the ground in front of you.
Ugh, he's not gonna help me on my charisma rolls. Any of them. Any single one. It's fine. Oh.
Perfect. So the coin is in the pillar.
Okay. And does that seem like it kind of fixed whatever was going on with it?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. 26.
I was gonna say, can I also
Again,
do
do I
one?
need to be
And
here?
it was like, if I did that, it was gonna be a 0 again. So I'm glad we have someone.
I
Hey,
didn't
Pebble.
I didn't piss my god off. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He
Pebble, I know your
deserves
character
it
sheet is not
sometimes.
working, but please can you roll me an Arcana check just to see what would have happened?
Oh
I
yeah.
want to see it. Nat 1, let's go.
Nat 20. Let's
Where
see
did my
it.
character sheet
Nat
go?
20.
I think I am helping you right now, so you get my guidance.
Nice. Arcana.
This is an unofficial roll. This is just to see how broken roll 20 is right now.
Actually, not bad.
15.
I mean, it was a 15.
The fact that there is a 1 there
Next to
is
it.
just beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the
I
threat
get
of
it.
it could have happened.
And he knows it. He knows it.
Yep, for sure, Z's.
Oh, he's so annoying.
For Pops, just because you fixed the rune doesn't mean that there's magic there. Just like how when you transcribe your runes and your spells into your book, that doesn't mean anything until you do the next step. A book is a book until you use the magic with it, and actually make that incantation. For this needs to have some kind of trigger in order to get it to go.
Okay, well, we got the rune fixed, but unfortunately, I do not, on the top of my head, know this incantation. So, we will need to get the incantation.
I might.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I have no
Nope.
idea.
Now, I would like to see you do this incantation now.
Yep.
You say that, Bob goes.
Okay. Now,
That's
did that
about
work?
as good as I've got.
With a 26, still basing it off that roll, no.
Is there any sort of, based off of your general knowledge, Tam, any sort of anything I could maybe try?
I'm gonna say I don't know anymore.
Can she ask her god, her deity?
Her lantern.
You know, maybe I could go in there and talk for a sec.
You want to go into what?
Your
Don't worry
lantern?
about that. Don't worry. That's a later thing. I, have to, like,
I
trust
would
you guys
say
more.
again, like in order to get this going, it would be an Arcana check.
To get me to go and talk to my guy.
Oh, not for you to go talk to your guy, for you to see if you could get the coin working without talking to him.
I'm gonna try it without first, and then if
Okay.
not, I'll be like, ugh, you know. But
Because I mentioned that last Arcana check was a joke roll, please roll another Arcana check for me.
Guidance be upon ye.
At this point, you'll see Bob just lay back, just.
14.
Oh, he's now laying in the grass.
Wow.
Okay.
14.
Just for the sake of seeing, can I see if I roll an Arcana check on this?
Please.
Oh my god.
This is your joke roll.
Okay, let's see here. Nat 1,
Man,
Nat 1.
those nat ones just sitting there.
Oh, so close.
wow.
So close.
Wow. There is some funny storytelling going on with these dice right now.
There is.
Pepple, you're with a 14. You would know that, like, especially because your magic comes from your patron, like, you don't mess a lot with runes and like that sort of thing. Like a lot of that magic is given to you. In order for there to be like an extra, like, I want to say extraterrestrial, that's so not the word that I need right now. And another means of like adding that magic in, external, thank you brain, we got there. An external way of like incorporating that magic, there needs to be something to get this to stick. And unless you were to either know what that spell is or to like cast something protective while you are carving out that rune, then it would be like that's the best way to get it going.
I know I've got some protection something, but I don't think I just don't have the backup on it right now.
Right.
Do you guys really want me to talk to him? I don't know if he's gonna give me anything right now.
No, if you do not want to talk to him, I'm not going to make you do it. We do know the people that do actually know the actual ritual for it, and we could go ask them for it. But I will say before we leave here, I think we should quickly do a once over here. I want to make sure this place is safe, and if there is a bookworm creature here, I want to make sure that we could possibly take care of it, but there are more of them that are out around here. So
would you like me to try and do the coin thing?
I mean, yeah, you could definitely try if you want to.
Alright, Sandy's gonna give that a try. Here comes my own Arcana check. And there comes a D4. 19.
Once again, very similar to what everyone else has come to. Unless you know how to just like how you were to make like your own glyph of warding or like or that sort of thing, like you can't just fix it like that. You literally have to cast it while you are inscribing it.
Okay. Well, maybe we could just find the person who gave this and ask him for the incantation?
Yeah.
Bob whips up. That's the guy that gets a hit!
Maybe, if he doesn't
No,
go.
I was told not to hit him.
Yes, you can physically punch him, but
We need info
possibly
first.
hit him with a glaive. But
You go, Bob. You do it.
Ma'am?
Let's go find that guy!
Okay,
Play him with the coin!
no, we need to before we leave here. We need to check to see if the bookworm is still in this location or not before we leave, for the safety of everyone here.
Can I hit that?
If we find it, I need you to hit it.
Would protection from good and evil ping
Bob's
that?
legitimately trying to look for stuff now. Like, I was told I could hit something now.
Potentially.
Does that help
Or
anything?
level?
No, because my perception's awful. But
I
Bob's like
believe-
looking under anything and everything.
Let me find it. Or I have detect evil and good.
Can I guiding bolt the coin into the wall?
Give it a jump. What is it? Like
How?
a jump start. That's what I was thinking of. You should jump start.
Clearly, I
magic.
need to flame strike the coin.
Pops, do you know what like a bookworm is? Is it like an animal or like?
It is an aberration.
Oh, perfect.
I'm literally no idea actually. I was just guessing.
Oh,
That's pretty close.
It's a,
From what you've read, they seem of this plane like they're weird, like they can be
fiendish.
incorporeal, they can be. I think that was a great word choice that you picked.
Okay, I will do detect evil and good because I know I have this one. I have it in my little list of some that I know that I have.
Okay. Jola says, depending on what you find, I might not stay here. I mean, it hasn't been super comfy for me to be here. And so,
Where did we?
I mean,
Where did we go get drinks?
you guys
Mirror,
got
mirror.
drinks at the Red Raven.
The Red Raven.
Girl, do not get a drink. Red Raven's got places to stay. Yes. Do not get a drink. They spit.
Oh, and she goes, oh, yeah, no. Leroy means well. He's just getting up there in age. You gotta just know. No, you gotta be real. I was gonna say specific. Sometimes he leans a little bit too far into that. So, just real basic with him. He's a nice man. He's an old man. You just gotta give him your graces that way.
Right.
I just hold up the glass of milk like this.
Have you
But
just been
elves
holding the
pretty-
milk?
I've literally just been walking around just sipping on milk this whole time.
You put it down to do the rune, and then you pick it
Yep.
back up.
Right
Oh,
back
yeah.
up.
Anyway, I'll be like, okay,
Um,
yeah, you get out of here. We've got this.
And she goes, Kate, I'm gonna go stay up at Mia Mia. They're real sweet to me, so I'll go do that.
And when we leave, we could lock up for you.
And she goes, oh, yeah, and she reaches in and she pulls out a key and she hands it to you and she goes, this'll lock them all from the outside. So perfect. Specifically had it set up that way because I didn't want to have to do like 7 locks, you know? It doesn't look good for business for people to feel like they can see all of your security, so.
I just give a nod, and it is okay. We will take care of this problem for you.
And she goes, great. Thank you guys so much. And she flutters down the street. And it's getting late enough that there are like kind of they're not like quite like street lamps, but like a lot of light from like the buildings and that sort of thing is starting to come around. Every once in a while you start to see like a little glowing ball just kind of float past you guys, probably like 10-15 feet in the air, and it's just slowly like bobbing, and it kind of like just follows along the street.
Okay.
Shiny.
Well, while we are here, let's investigate. Okay, I think we should all split up.
That's odd for you. Like the auditors. That's funny.
Hey, you said I should be
not
careful.
supposed to let the
I-
wizard go by himself.
You said
Mom-
I should be careful
Mom
making
told me
plans,
that.
and now you do it.
You literally told us to stick together as a group, and you cannot go back on that.
How about we
Mom-
go into twos then?
Mom always
I
said
want-
not to let the wizard be alone.
I want to do the detect evil and good, unless that's what that was, and I missed something on the area in the.
No, you can detect evil and good if you want.
Yes, please.
I kind of just step back and look at the house and just watch everyone, and I'm just keeping an eye on like everyone as they're looking.
I cast it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Sani just do a general perception check to see if she can spot anything. But I'll wait, of course.
Yeah. 30 feet. Okay.
And can I do it like a couple times? I'm not positive on.
It's concentration up to 10 minutes, so you would probably have it
I
up
could
for
just
a minute.
like walk around.
Yeah, walk around with it.
Perfect.
Sweet. Okay. Currently, you do not get a ping with your detect evil and good. Where you guys are all outside. So.
Well, I wanted to go. I said I'd go in and look in the room.
Okay.
I don't know if I said it, but.
No, you're good.
Like-
So is everyone's inside?
Yeah, I'm just following.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna go like in the rooms and around.
Okay. And if Sandy, if you want to roll your perception check while we're in here,
Gotcha.
we'll do 2 birds with 1 stone.
Bang!
What'd that bird
Bang!
ever do to you?
That'd be a 24, same as my
Yes.
passive.
Hold my sandwich. The as you guys walk in, Pebble and Sanny, both of you, like, your eyes immediately go straight up to the 2nd level. Pebble, you get a ping from up there. Seems to be, it's maybe like Faye is probably the closest that may work for this. Either that or abjuration. Like, it's really kind of weird because it's shifting a little bit. But for sure there is now something upstairs that makes that there is a ping from. Sanny, as you're kind of like cluing into this, you can hear just like it sounds like someone is like tearing a massive like dictionary, but just in like short bursts. Like it almost sounds like the chewing of a massive book of paper. And that's where we're gonna pick up next week.
Now that might have.
We
I
didn't
just-
die yet.
Nice.
Good
I
job,
just realized
everybody.
Discord
Not
might have not
yet.
picked that up, but stream you definitely did. So for all my guys hearing that, so sorry. It was a lot of mouth noise, but anyways,
Oh,
hopefully
man.
I'll be a real character next week or next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you got
Be a
this.
real boy.
So yeah, this game we're gonna pick up next week, and then after that we're gonna do every other week. So join us next week for this, and then I guess we never talked about it. Do we want to do a recap of what happened on Saturday for Saturday game?
Nah.
We've hit that one.
There was so much. I think we should eventually definitely do one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Be in tune if we pop up at some point between now and Saturday, it's because the Saturday stream got messed up again, and there was some stuff that happened. So maybe do a little recap for that.
I thought you were saying
but-
like every week we
all
add a
Tony's
little
fault.
recap being like, here's what also happened in the other thing. But I understand. You're talking about that technical difficulty thing that
Yeah.
happened. That makes
Yes.
sense. You can do that.
And
I
also-
just thought you were saying every week we just talk about the other one. I was like, well, no.
Also, thank you, Larry, for stepping up and helping us.
Let's go, Larry, the go.
Yeah.
Larry the goat.
But yeah,
She's a streamer.
please, yeah, feel free to join the auditors again next week. And then if anyone wants to join the Cardinal game on Saturday, please do. But hope you all have a wonderful night. Any people on YouTube, feel free to like and subscribe. But happy to have you all here.
Woo!
Goodbye.
Is that when
Bye.
I bye.